Hey guys, welcome to another Lunchtime review. Today I'm going to Taco Bell. They have an actual, like a member exclusive item that I'm going to try. It's a Cheez-It thing. So anyway, I've ordered them online already. You had to order them online. And I'm going to go through drive-thru and pick them up. This place is hopping today. It's busy. For some reason, my camera decided it actually would pop up and work. So I've actually ordered a new one to replace it, but this little screw is one to unscrew today. So it is working temporarily. A new one should be in actually today. So I'll get it in today, and for the next video, we won't have to worry about it. Hopefully it just won't go bloop and fall down from the weight of the camera, because the screw, I couldn't tighten it up. So we'll see. We'll cross our fingers. I'm just going to tell you what these two items are while I'm waiting in line. One of them is the big Cheez-It Crunchwrap Supreme. It says the giant Cheez-It, 16 times bigger than a regular Cheez-It. It has seasoned beef, reduced fat sour cream, lettuce, tomatoes, and cheddar cheese wrapped inside a grilled flour tortilla. Okay. How does it get the big Cheez-It in? I don't know. Anyway. And then the other one is the big Cheez-It Tostada. And it is a giant Cheez-It, 16 times bigger than a regular Cheez-It, topped with seasoned beef, reduced fat sour cream, lettuce, tomatoes, and cheddar cheese. So the biggest difference is, and one of them's the Crunch Wrap is $5.99, and the Tostada was $3.99. So my total was $9.98 plus your tax and everything like that. So not too bad. $10 for two items. The Crunch Wrap looks like it's wrapped up, like you could hold it and eat it. The Tostada looks like a I don't know, almost like an open face taco where it's just open and all the stuff's on top of it. So so we'll see. I'm wondering if the Cheez-It for the Crunch Wrap is inside of the Crunch Wrap and it's like just wrapped up. So it's basically they're making a tostada and putting it inside a Crunch Wrap and wrapping it up. I don't know. We'll see when I actually get it. Whoever's up in the line ordering is just kind of like taking their time. That's one of the reasons I like to order through the app. I could have gone in, but I didn't know it was going to be backed up. Now I've already set it to where I was going through drive-thru. So I like to order through the app because you don't have to generally wait to the order and stuff. You just go. And normally it's really fast, but today, not so fast.
Thank you for choosing Taco Bell. I'm out. You okay?
Yeah, I had an online order for Kevin Dunn.
Okay, is your screen the correct?
I don't see anything up there yet.
Is it a big Cheez-It Crunchwrap and a big Cheez-It Tostada?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, check Jan. We'll do the second drive-thru and I thank you.
Thanks. He said, look at the screen. It's like, nothing popped up on the screen. It's like, oh well. Thank you. Okay. A big truck in front of me. Big like semi-truck blocking half the road. They are loading tires up. There's a tire place like right next to Taco Bell. So that's what they're doing. Loading the tires. I didn't ask for sauces either. I wanted to try it just the way it is, so didn't see any sense in adding a lot of sauce to it. I'll pull over my normal spot when I go to Taco Bell. It's right over here. And yeah, I'll be back. Okay, so here's the two items. You can see the tostada. You can see the Cheez-It on the bottom, so that looks good. Here's the Crunch Wrap. It's like I said, it's just all wrapped up. So I'm guessing it's inside there. I really can't see until I start biting into it, but we'll find out when I get into it. They also gave me a fork, I guess, to help eat the tostada. But yeah, it's just kind of loose. You can see where the edges are, where it's been baked. Yeah. Anyway, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm gonna attempt to pick up this tostada by itself. It's okay. It's firm, so you can pick it up and hold it. So that's good. I'm going to go on this side where there's a lot of meat. I'm sure I'm going to drop half of this. or it's gonna crack right down the middle and drop it right on the pan. So here we go. Held together pretty good. It makes a little bit of a mess. It makes you feel like you're wearing a lot of it, but not too bad as long as you really lean over with a little tray. It works pretty good. You can actually taste the Cheez-It, which is impressive, and I like it that it's more it's not that corn tortilla texture that everything else at Taco Bell is. It's literally like the cracker-like texture that a Cheez-It would be. I'll hold it up, but I have to put the box underneath of it. You can kind of see, hopefully you can see that in the light. It's very thin, but yeah, I like the texture of it. I like the flavor of it with the taco meat too. I would have never thought to put Cheez-It with taco meat, and this one has the tomatoes and the sour cream and the lettuce. It's actually really good. I knew it was going to break at some point in time, which it's okay. There's the bottom of it. You want to see it? Once it broke, just had to go for it. The good thing is, they gave me a fork so I can eat the rest of it out of the little pan. That was really good. You'd probably have to get a couple of those to really like fill up on them. But I do like the flavor of the I'll get this whole crunch wrap, so I'm not worried about those little crumbs. It's only, what was it, $3.99? Yeah, it's only $3.99, which I don't think is bad. You get just enough taco meat to add a little bit of seasoning to it and a little bit of texture. It's almost like eating, I'm going to compare it to a really bad thing, but it's the closest thing I can think of that you would actually eat. It's kind of like eating Ritz crackers with chili meat. It has that kind of texture. It's the Cheez-It is a cracker-like texture, like I said, and the taco meat is finely ground. It's not finely ground like in what's the Skyline chili is really finely ground. Gold Star's the same way. It's too fine for me. I like bigger pieces. This has a bigger pieces to it, but it's not big hunks. So you get that kind of chili-like texture. The flavor, of course, doesn't taste like chili. It tastes like tacos. If I had a little hot sauce, I probably would have squeezed it on there and tried it with it. I don't think it would have actually probably killed some of the flavor of the Cheez-It and the hamburger. But you definitely get the Cheez-It flavor with that. There's no question that there's a Cheez-It there. Like I said, this one, I'm guessing that the Cheez-It is inside there. Like I said, I really can't, I don't want to unwrap it, but let's just bite into it and let's go for it. Oh, yep, there it is. Hold on. All right. You can see it at the bottom. If I were Taco Bell, or if I was cooking there, I would use any Cheez-It that broke. I would put in these and make a layer out of them, because it really doesn't matter if they're broken or not, because when you're biting into it, you can't tell. The tostada, you kind of had to pick it up and eat it, so you would have been able to tell if it was broken. But this is a perfect holder for broken Cheez-Its. Does it go all the way across? That's the question. It does. It fills up pretty much. It looks like it fills up most of the entire thing. Yeah, let's go. It's that and a thin layer of the taco meat right next to each other. I can understand why it's cost more. Because there's a lot more filling in there. It's a lot more stuff going on. I like that really I haven't had one of these in ages. I like the really toasted tortilla. The flour tortilla. Almost tastes like toast. I only have one complaint about it, and I'll get there. Let me hold on. Now, my opinion still holds true. I love that. It's very, very good. And you do get you get a little of the crunchy texture of the Cheez-It. I think my biggest, not problem, but the biggest problem with it is that there's so much going on that you don't get the Cheez-It flavor, where as the tostada, that was the only thing there. It was like that was the only thing there beyond the taco meat and the less tomato and the sour cream was the Cheez-It, the big Cheez-It. And you really got the flavor of the Cheez-It with that. This one has that toasty flavor, and you really do get that toasted flavor. It comes through. And all the meats and seasonings and stuff, it seems like you get more of that. So you can't taste the Cheez-It in there. You do get the texture, but you can't taste it. So if you really want to taste the Cheez-It, you'd probably be better off getting 2 of the tostadas for like $8. If you don't mind just getting the crunch of the Cheez-It and not necessarily tasting it, sorry, root beer, and you don't mind like missing out on the taste a little bit, then I think this is probably good value for your money. For what is it, $6? Yeah, $6 for this, $5.99. I think you get a lot for $6. And even though it has a Cheez-It in there, you really can't taste it, but I do like the texture edition of it. So overall, I think both of these are really, really good. Again, flavor-wise, if you want that Cheez-It, I would give that tostada probably, I don't know, 4.5 out of 5. I really did like it was kind of messy, but as far as the flavors and stuff, it was actually really, really good. I enjoyed it. I like the flavors of everything. I like the textures of everything. The Cheez-It wasn't soggy, which is a good thing. It was good and crispy. So everything about that was really good. I would give it a 4.5. My only complaint is I think if I'd put or if it had a little more seasoning in it, I think I would have liked it even better, because it would have been more taco-like. But I liked it just the way it is. The Crunchwrap, again, I'm gonna give it a 4.5, but not because the Cheez-It flavor really comes through, just because it tastes good. The overall thing, I'd say the original tastes very similar to this, because the Cheez-It really doesn't come through as far as flavor. But I do like the texture of that crunch. So I'm gonna give both items a 4.5 out of 5. This is a limited edition, like a sneak preview. If you're a rewards member, you have their app and you've signed up, you're a rewards member. So you can get a sneak peek at it. I don't know when the actual items are going to come out. The sneak peek, I think, ended yesterday. So if it's not out now, like full time, like everybody gets it, exclusive, thing. If everybody gets it now, then that's great. If it comes out at some future time, you'll just have to keep your eye out for it, because it is worth trying out. I think it's worth trying out. Just don't expect a super cheesy flavor. It's got no more cheese on it than a Cheez-It. And Cheez-Its aren't like super cheesy. They're good, but they're not like, wow, that's some really good cheese. So don't get your expectations that high. So anyway, hope you enjoy this video. Thanks for watching.